Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be installing this wig from Wiggins Hair. This is a body wave 30-inch wig, 5x5 HD lace closure, and it is 250% density. And we're going to attempt to do bangs, but as you can see, this is how the wig ended up. So we're going to get into that in a second. So this is the box that the wig came in. It just says Wiggins, and I love the orange. Y'all know I love me a good pop of color. So this is what comes inside of the box. Just some goodies to help you install your wig per usual. And then this is how the wig comes. As you can see, the hairline looks gorgeous. It looks immaculate. But today we were going to attempt to do bangs, but y'all will see that in a second. So this is how the wig comes, pre-curled, which I have been obsessed with lately because curling your hair takes forever. So here is what the wig looks like when I put it on my head, just fresh out the box. As you can see, you could literally just throw on some hairspray and be good to go. But this is what the wig looks like. It is giving very, very much so 250% density. And it is actually kind of giving a little bit longer than 30, which I feel like Wiggins Hair always seems like it's a little bit longer than it actually is, which we absolutely love. So I'm about to start installing this closure. Technically, you don't have to, but it does make it easier if you're going to be doing bangs so the wig isn't like sliding around. So here I'm just pinning back the closure with these clips, and then we're going to do the typical even lace hairspray. We're only going to do one layer because, like I said, we're going to do bangs, or we're going to attempt to do bangs. So I don't need to do like 4 layers of hairspray because it's really not necessary. So I've gotten to the point where I now cut the lace off before I lay the elastic band, because sometimes too much of the lace lays down and then I have to peel it back, which is super painful after the lace dries and you're like basically ripping your skin off. So I cut the lace off before putting the elastic band on to let it melt, which I don't know why I wasn't doing that before. I just thought that if I cut the lace early, it wouldn't be as laid because it's gonna lift, but now I see that that's not the case. So I'm gonna take some more of that hairspray and I'm gonna spray it. And then of course, we're going to proceed to putting on the elastic band. And of course it does come with an elastic band in the box. So that is always super helpful to help lay down the wigs. And I was actually contemplating cutting layers, but I decided to leave the hair alone because it's just so full, it's so gorgeous, and I don't want to mess it up because I already did in this video. So yeah, now we're about to get to these bangs. Okay, so I watched a lot of videos on how to cut bangs on a wig, how to cut bangs on a closure, how to cut bangs on a lace frontal, all of that. And pretty much you just cut out like a small U shape in the front. So the middle, you want it to be kind of like at a point, but not super pointy, just rounded. And then the ends or the edges, you don't need that much hair, so you can kind of get away with not using as much on the sides. And then of course, you're gonna have a part in the middle because this is a middle part. So you want to use a hot comb to get rid of that line in the middle, because obviously that would look really crazy. So here I'm just making sure I have enough hair. And this is where I knew I was about to mess up because I've never cut bangs for real. And I've always seen people do the like little twist method, and then you cut it, and you always are supposed to cut it longer first and then cut it shorter as you go, because obviously you cannot add hair once you cut it off. So I don't know why I completely I don't know what I was thinking, honestly, when I went in and cut it a second time, which you guys will see. But as you can see, it was getting to a good point. I was like, okay, we're getting somewhere. The bangs are starting to form. You know, you just get it towards your face. So now it's laying forward. And then, like I said, you just twist the hair, which makes it longer on the sides and like a kind of like a rainbow shape. And this right here is where I should have stopped because I had no clue what I was doing, but I decided to go back in and twist it again and freaking cut it even shorter. I should have just cut off like a little bit at a time, but I was being extra and I literally cut it at my eyebrows. And as you can already see, no ma'am, absolutely not. Way too short. I was literally crying on the inside, but I was like, you know what, let's see if we can fix this. So as I started to curl it, I realized I went too far. Like, it's just no going back from this. I don't know how to fix it. I feel like you could add more hair from the closure to the front to camouflage it, but I just didn't want to cut any more hair and ruin it even more. So they were just not laying. I was like, girl, what did you just do? What did you just do? Okay, I thought I just ruined this beautiful, beautiful wig, but I was like, you know what? We're gonna put on the elastic band and see if I could lay this down to get it to be a little bit more flat. And it did look a little bit better, but it doesn't change the fact that the bangs are too short. There's nothing I can do about that. So here I'm just putting on the elastic band again to see if it can help it lay. And as you can see in the middle, it's just too short. Like, it's just not long enough at all. So there's really not much I can do to fix this, but I was being optimistic. So I'm just combing out the hair to get it detangled and get it nice and fluffy and prepare myself for when I take off this elastic band to see how the hair is going to end up. So here I'm taking it off and I was like, no, one side just looks different than the other. I don't know what was going on here. I have no idea. So I was like, you know what? We're just gonna try to fix this because I can't go outside like this. I just can't. So basically what I did was take the hair and just slick it back. So I took some of that mousse that I use to usually lay my edges and I just slicked it back. So the thing about this is you just have to make sure that there's no flyaways, no stragglies, because then you're going to see all the little short hairs. But if you use enough product, it's going to stay down, so you don't have to really worry about that. So here I'm just doing my typical temple baby hairs because now we have to recover from those bangs. So I'm just going to take some pieces from the side, and I also did one in the middle as well because I wasn't going for a laid closure look, so now I have to kind of camouflage the middle a little bit because I didn't lay it to perfection, and I never really do, let's be honest. But here I'm just doing my baby hairs per usual so we can see if I can revive this and bring it back to its original form. So after all of that, this is what the wig ended up looking like. It actually looks like I never even cut bangs to begin with, which is great because I was a little nervous. I didn't think I was going to be able to revive her, but the wig is absolutely gorgeous, super full. The curls are absolutely stunning. They're bouncy, and yeah, I'm just gonna stay away from cutting bangs for a little while. I'll practice on some old wigs, but for now, I'll just stick to my 5x5 closure wigs and doing my baby hairs. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely check the description box for all of the details on this Wiggins Hair wig. She is absolutely gorgeous, super easy to install, and I'm definitely going to be rocking her all fall and winter. Love you guys so much. Bye.